Tesla sales have plunged by 40% in Europe, according to numerous sources. As well, interestingly, Chinese EV rival sales have tripled. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. New European car registrations of Tesla cars were a total of 8,837 in July, which was down 40% year on year. Quite a surprise considering the new Model Y was available in July. BYD recorded 13,503 new registrations in July, up 225% annually. So BYD nearly doubled Tesla sales in Europe. Shocking. And this is not going to slow down. Why? Well, because BYD has found a way to get around Europe's EV tariffs. It's found a very smart way to not have to pay EV tariffs that other Chinese automakers have to pay. It is actually shipping cars from its car factory in Thailand. And that technically means they're not Chinese. Elon Musk's automaker faces some pretty big challenges in Europe. And I think that I don't think this is about the car itself. The Tesla Model Y is a very good car. It's priced well. I think the politics have had an effect. Sales of Tesla cars in Europe plunged in July, and this is the company's 7th consecutive month of declines. BYD, well, its sales figures skyrocketed by 225% versus the same month of last year. New car registrations of Tesla, 8,837, down 40% year on year. And that's a problem considering BYD's were 13,503, up 225%. Tesla's declines took place even as overall sales of battery electric cars rose in Europe. So EV sales went up in Europe in July and Tesla sales went down. Now, I believe that a pretty good indicator of the fact that this is partly political is that the BYD Sea Lion, BYD's EV that rivals the Tesla Model Y, but in every single critical journalist comparison, every journalist said the Model Y is the better car. I have not seen anyone, there's actually a well-known automotive journalist said the BYD Sea Lion was the better car. And the price is pretty similar in Europe. I think that gives you an idea of what's happened here. Tesla faces some big challenges, including intense ongoing competition and reputational damage to the brand from Musk's incendiary rhetoric and his relationship with the Trump administration, which obviously that relationship has ended, but the reputational damage is still in place. Tesla has struggled in terms of its sales in Europe. And, I personally thought that this was probably just because of a switch over to the new Model Y. Tesla was ramping up production at the Gigafactory in Berlin, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. One of Tesla's issues is that it has not had a major refresh of its car lineup, according to CNBC. Now, I'm not sure if that's really relevant. I think if you've got a good car and it's, the Model Y refresh was a major refresh. The Model 3 refresh was a major refresh. Both of those cars have significantly improved and I think are the best in their category. Maybe, potentially. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Tesla is planning on having a more affordable Model Y available in Europe, and it's hoping that will boost its sales back to what they used to be. Thomas Besson, head of automobile sector research at Kepler Chevreaux, said Tesla management has been trying to convince investors that Tesla is not really a car company by talking about artificial intelligence, robotics, and autonomy. I think Tesla does have a point here, but anyway, they talk about almost everything else, but the car they're selling at a slower pace now because effectively the age of their vehicle is much higher than the competition, and the latest products have not been as successful as hoped, notably the Cybertruck, said Besson to CNBC. Now, honestly, I don't think the age of the Model Y or the Model 3 is factoring into people's purchasing decisions. I think if a journalist reviews it and they say it's really, really good, the new model's a huge improvement, best in class, I don't think that's the age of the Model Y, considering it's all, 50% of the parts are new, is going to factor in. But what do you guys think? Let me know what your thoughts are. Tesla is up against some serious Chinese players, which are launching models aggressively, ramping up their sales push into Europe. They're opening showrooms all across the continent and launching their cars at very competitive prices over the past 2 years. Chinese brands commanded a record market share of more than 5% in the first half of this year, which was double what they had last year. It's not only Tesla feeling the heat, though, from China's competition. Jeep owner Stellantis, South Korea's Hyundai Group, or Hyundai, and Japan's Toyota and Suzuki all posted year-on-year declines in European new car registrations in July. So Toyota, Hyundai, Stellantis, Jeep, Suzuki, all of them are down. Not quite as much as Tesla, but they're all down. By contrast, Volkswagen, BMW, and Renault Group were among those that logged increases in new European car registrations in the month. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you feel like Tesla can rebound from this, or is this just the new normal for Tesla and they're going to have to accept it? Will Tesla bringing out a cheaper version of the Model Y, will that help them? The 6-seat version of the Model Y, the bigger version as well? Would that help Tesla to bounce back to where they used to be? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Bye-bye. Both the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y have had a big range and a massive performance boost. We're talking new batteries here, guys. Tesla have finally put new batteries in the Model Y and the Model 3, and we're seeing a big increase. This is a really pretty game-changing move here from Tesla. Prices have gone up by about $2,000, but it's well and truly worth the price rise. I kind of feel like if you've just bought the Model Y Juniper, the Model 3 Highland, you're seeing this, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm a bit disappointed because this is a big difference. Big, big difference. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. Great to have you with us. Thank you for subscribing. And also to those of you who have become YouTube members of the channel, you do get access to videos that are not on the main channel. I'll put a link in the description. What's this all about? Okay. Clearly, Tesla have changed the batteries, finally, using higher energy density batteries in China. These improvements only apply to the models made in China, which are sold all around the world, but this is not the US-made Tesla. I don't know if you guys are going to see these improvements. You certainly could. It's possible. You're still getting batteries from China. Well, I guess you're still getting batteries from Japan, really, aren't you, in the United States? But anyhow, the changes here are huge for people in Australia, markets, Thailand markets that get the Chinese-made version of the Model Y and the Model 3. Of course, in Europe, you guys get the Chinese-made Tesla Model 3. So what's the difference?